Let's talk about something really important in the world of finance, the software you use. It can either be your secret weapon or, well, your biggest headache. We're going to dive into a major shift that's happening right now, the move away from generic, off-the-shelf software. We'll break down why building a custom solution is no longer a luxury, but pretty much a requirement if you want to stay secure, grow, and actually beat the competition.
Hello and a very warm welcome. Here at WeblineIndia, we're right in the middle of this whole transformation. We work day in and day out with financial companies, helping them figure out this complex digital world. And today, we're excited to share some of the key things we've learned with you.
So our expertise really boils down to creating tech that solves these real-world problems. We build everything from custom software and mobile apps all the way to the stuff that's a real game changer, like AI, machine learning, and advanced automations that can totally transform how you do business.
Which brings us to the big question, right? There are so many off-the-shelf options out there, so why are the most forward-thinking financial companies going the custom route? Well, when security and precision are everything, the answer is actually pretty simple. Let's get into it. To really understand why custom is so valuable, we have to talk about the alternative first. Yeah, off-the-shelf software looks like a quick and easy fix, but for any serious financial company, that quick fix almost always turns into a long-term problem.
And here's a look at exactly what I mean. Generic software, it forces you to change your unique processes to fit its rigid box. Its security is, well, generic. It's not built for the heavy-duty compliance needs of finance. It can't really grow with you when you're successful, and the user experience is designed for everybody, which means it's not really great for anybody. A custom solution, it flips all of that around.
And the advantages just keep stacking up. You get a platform that actually grows with your business, which, believe it or not, becomes cheaper over time. You can innovate and get new products out the door faster because your tech isn't fighting you every step of the way. And most importantly, you get rock-solid security and an experience that both your customers and your own teams will love to use.
Okay, so what kind of features are we actually talking about here? What are the things you absolutely must have to get that competitive edge and really separate yourself from the pack?
Let's start with the biggest game changer of them all, AI and machine learning. And look, this is way more than just a buzzword. This is the engine that drives intelligent automation for things like risk assessment and, maybe most importantly, fraud detection.
Now, take a look at this number, 60%. That is the kind of reduction we're seeing in false positive fraud alerts when you use a properly tuned machine learning model. Just think about the man-hours you'd save, the frustration you'd eliminate for customers. It's huge. What this really means is that your whole operation just gets smarter. Your system becomes incredibly precise, catching real threats while letting legitimate transactions fly through. And that same intelligence helps you make better, data-driven decisions in other critical areas, like credit scoring. And beyond AI, there are other features that are just as important. You need real-time data processing so you can make decisions in minutes, not days. You need the flexibility of a multi-cloud setup for total reliability. And you absolutely need automated compliance to handle that ever-changing maze of regulations like GDPR and PCI-DSS without constant headaches. Now, of course, building a platform this powerful isn't as simple as flipping a switch. There are definitely challenges, but just knowing what they are is the first step to creating a plan to knock them down one by one.
And this is a question we hear all the time. And you know what? It's a really fair question. People worry about hooking into legacy systems that are decades old, making sure security is perfect from day one, and getting the whole team on board with a new system. These are all completely valid concerns. The answer isn't to ignore how complex it is, but to tackle it with a proven process. The path to success is methodical. It all starts with a deep security and compliance audit before anyone writes a single line of code. It means integrating with old systems in careful, planned stages, not some big, chaotic launch. It's about designing for the actual user from the very beginning and wrapping it all up with a solid plan for training and adoption. This turns a huge challenge into a manageable journey.
So a roadmap like this is great, but it's really the guide that makes all the difference. This is where having the right partner becomes absolutely 100% critical.
So what makes a great partner? Well, it starts with solutions that are genuinely tailored to you, not just slightly tweaked. It means having a team that's with you from that first idea all the way through launch, and for the long haul. And crucially, that team needs to have deep financial knowledge, not just tech skills, and a global track record that proves they've done this before and done it well.
This right here, this pretty much sums up our entire philosophy. Our focus is razor sharp on the three things that matter most in finance: security, compliance, and innovation. We don't just build what you ask for, we partner with you to build something that gives you a real, measurable advantage in the market.
So, if you're ready to turn your software from just another expense into your competitive weapon, we should talk. You can visit our website, shoot our team an email, or follow us on our social channels for more insights just like this. I'll leave you with one final question to think about. Right now, today, is your software an asset that's pushing you forward or a liability that's holding you back? Thanks so much for watching. If you found this explainer helpful, a like or a share is always appreciated. And definitely subscribe to our channel so you don't miss what's coming next. We'll see you in the next one.